Hi and welcome to this video. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to set up the Django environment variable. So what exactly is the Django environment variable? So this is a way of ensuring that whatever secret keys and passwords that you have put in the settings.py file are kept safe. So what that means is that, for example, if you want to connect to a third-party service like AWS or Cloudinary, or you want to connect your projects to a different database like a PostgreSQL database, there are going to be some secret keys that are going to be left vulnerable in your settings.py file. And anybody that has access to your GitHub can just go and see the keys right there. So using Django environments variable, there is a way to hide those secret keys where nobody can view them. So the next thing that we need to do is install a library named Python decouple. So just run the command pip install Python decouple, and then it should install for you. Now I already have this library installed. As you can see, I installed it earlier and it's saying requirements already satisfied. So now we're going to go to the official documentation. I'm going to leave the link of this page in the description of the video below. So the next thing that we now need to do after installing the library is we need to import something from the library into our settings.py file. As you can see here, the first step was to install the library. Now the next step is to import config from the couple. So I'm going to copy that, go to the top of my settings.py file, and then I'm going to paste that in there. So using this, we are going to set up the Django environments variable. So the next step that we need to take is we need to create a file in our root directory. Our root directory is where we have the manage.py file. So we need to create a file named .env. Now I am going to explain why we are doing this. So I just create the file and name it .env, and make sure it's in your root directory. So I'm just going to move it to the right place. Now remember, your root directory is where you have your manage.py file. So once you've created this .env file, I would want you to go to your settings.py file and move every secret key you want to hide. For example, I would like to hide my Django secret key. So I am going to copy this entire thing and I'm going to paste it in my .env file. Now the next thing that I need to do is make sure I remove the quotes. Always make sure you remove the quotes, and always make sure you remove the space between the equal to and the variable. So I'm going to remove this space and I'm going to remove this space. Now I would also like to hide the status of my debug. So I would also copy that, come to the next line and paste it there. Now I also have other things that I have connected to, like the Cloudinary CDN, and I've connected to my Google account so that I can send emails using my Django project. But I am not going to be showing you the passwords for security reasons, of course. So I'm only going to be showing you how to set up using the debug and my secret key. Now you can go ahead and add whatever um, other items you want to add. Now remember, you need to remove the space between the equal to and the you need to remove the space between the variable and the equal to, and also what has been assigned to the variable. So just save the file when you are done and come back to your settings.py file. Now remember, we imported a library named config. Now this is where we now actually make use of the config. If we go back to the documentation, right, after creating your .env file and putting whatever secret you want to hide, the next thing is to now actually access this secret from your settings.py file. So we do this by saying config and then pass the variable into the parentheses. So I'm going to copy that, come to settings.py file, and where I see my secret key, I'm going to replace everything with config, and then in parentheses, in quotes, I'm replacing it with secret key. Now I am replacing it with secret key because the variable that was assigned to the secret itself was secret key. So if this variable was called like secret, I would pass in secret into this parentheses. Now the next thing that I now need to take note of is how to access the value of my debug. So we're also going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to paste this into the parentheses. Now the next thing that I now need to take note of is how to access the value of my debug. So we're also going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to and I would replace secret key with debug. Now there's something else we need to take note of. Because this item is a bool because it's true. Anytime if we just leave our code like this, right, it's going to access this debug value as a string. So it's going to come in as true, like this, and we do not want this bool item to come in as true. So what we need to do is pass in, we do not want it to come, sorry, we do not want it to come as a string. Instead we want it to come as a bool like this. This is how we want it to come. So what we need to do is pass in another parameter into this parenthesis. So what we need to say is cast is equal to bool. So once we set this, everything is going to work perfectly. Now if debug was an integer value like 16 or something else, we would define what kind of data type it is here. So but since it's a bool, we're going to leave it like this. So that should be most of what we need to do. The last thing we now need to do is create a git ignore file and tell Git to ignore our .env file anytime we're trying to push to GitHub. Because imagine you push this .env file along with your projects to GitHub. What an intruder might just do is go to your env file .env file and see all your secrets. So for that, we are going to need to, if you don't already have an .env file, we are going to create one right now. So we are going to create this git ignore file in our root directory, which means where we have our manage.py file. So I'm just going to do that now. Create a .git ignore and then make sure it is in your root directory where you have the manage.py file. So let me just close this up. Go into your git ignore file and then just type in .env and just save it. So what this is going to do is anytime you are pushing your code to GitHub, it's going to ignore every file that has the extension of .env. So your secrets won't be taken along, won't be pushed, so that people will be able to view them. And to prove that our project is running perfectly, what we need to do is just make sure the server is running. And once it is running, we can just go to a new tab, and I'm going to launch my project on the development server, and you can see everything is still everything is working perfectly and it didn't crash. So that is to tell you that our configuration worked. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and come back for more. And you can leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. Be sure that I would answer you. Sorry. Thank you for watching, and I would see you in the next one.